Hey everybody, Alexa here from Hometown Sheds Lincolnton. I am currently standing inside a 10 by 16 vertical ag lofted barn shed. So just like I did with the wood sheds, I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of key features for our vertical ag sheds and give you some more information in case you're on the market for a shed, but you wanted to know before you buy. I chose to do a barn style so we could go over something a little bit different than the A-frame because the A-frame between the metal and the wood is pretty similar. So we'll start off with the walls. So your walls here, you've got your stud space similar to the wood where it's 24 inches on center standard. We can do the 16 inches on center if you need it to be a little bit closer because you plan on insulating yourself or just like the look of it being a little bit closer. You do have bracing that comes about halfway up the wall that goes all the way around the building just to add a little bit of extra support for the sheet metal since it is being ran vertically to make sure that it has some extra support so that it doesn't buckle or dent. For the doors, for our ag sheds, they come standard with a single 48-inch fiberglass door. This one happens to have the double 3-foot fiberglass doors. It's an option you can upgrade to, just depends on if you need to have more space. So this would give you the 72 inches opening instead of having just a 48-inch opening. So you've got a normal door handle that's got a lock on it, and then you've also got your deadbolt, and then it opens like normal. If you do go for the 3-foot fiberglass, then you've also got the spring lock, just like with the wood buildings where we've got the double doors with the spring lock. For the roofing, so because this is a barn style, it's a little bit different than our A-frame. So you have what some people like to refer to as a gambrel roof, so it's got the kind of rounded edge. You still have your trusses like normal, and at each intersection of your piece of the truss, you're going to have your truss plates. Again, with all of our sheds, you'll have venting, so it's either going to be the in vent, like in the wood sheds, or it could be a ridge cap vent. So that's going to be, when you're looking at the building from the outside, that top very piece of metal that goes across the peak, that's called your ridge cap. So this one has the ridge cap vent, which means the piece can go straight up and out. The metal sheds are going to stay a little bit cooler during the summer and during the winter because they don't have as much of an insulated property as the wood, so they're not going to hold on to heat as much. Therefore, they are going to just be a little bit cooler. It's a good thing if you're planning on working in this, like a workshop or even maybe an office space. You don't want to have to do insulation or maybe even put an air conditioning in. If you just have one where you have some windows or leave the door open, it's going to allow for ventilation to come through and it shouldn't stay as hot. So all of our sheds have the same flooring where it's 3/4 tongue and groove flooring that's got your floor joist space 16 inches on center standard. You can go to the 12 inches on center if you need a little bit beefier of a floor. Traditionally 16 is plenty, but sometimes you might need that 12. You do again have your floor joist notched and bolted into the runner, so you really shouldn't see any buckling or any issues with the flooring. It is also pressure treated all underneath, so there should be no rotting, see no issues, and we do set them where they're a little bit off the ground just to allow some airflow and also to ensure that they're level. I flip to the other side of the building so that I can show you a little bit more about the loft damage. So I mentioned, so this is a lofted barn, so that means we've got the extra overhead space to allow for loft space. So all of our lofted barn style sheds, whether it's wood or whether it's metal, come standard with 2 4-foot lofts. This one in particular only has one due to the doors chose to only have one. You can have 2 of the 4-foot lofts, just one, or you can have none at all, but it does come standard with it, so you're not paying any extra. So we can also extend the lofts out, so if you need a little bigger than 4 foot and you'd rather have like 1 6-foot or 2 6-foots, or have some more space, we can do something like that as well. They are customizable. So now we've covered the basics of a vertical ag shed with the barn style roof. If you want any more information, you can click the link below, give us a call at 704-735-3334, or visit us at 1408 East Main Street here in Lincolnton. Thank you.